I don't know how many were in there, hundreds if not thousands of animals.
Well, there's a pretty bizarre story involving a house fire and hundreds of snakes. We told you about this earlier this week when firefighters responding to a house fire ended up finding it full of all these reptiles. They didn't expect that.
Yeah, and they took this video inside. Tonight, Leon Enriquez spoke with one of the firefighters inside that home. And Liana, he kind of explained to you what the conditions were that they were walking into.
That's right. When these firefighters responded to this home behind me, while they knew there was a fire inside, what they didn't know that there were also hundreds of snakes in there as well. Now, the fire captain I spoke to said that in his 30-year career, this is probably the craziest call he's ever had.
Snakes, snakes, and more snakes.
It was like a movie. It really hit us that we were walking around with snakes and lizards and everything else.
A home filled with hundreds of snakes and other reptiles.
We were looking at each other going, this is crazy.
Phoenix Fire Captain Greg Hawk said firefighters were bit with this element of surprise when they responded to a house fire near 67th Avenue and Baseline on Thursday.
I mean, there were literally firefighters that were fighting fire, squirting water on fire, and guys next to them picking up snakes and putting them in buckets.
Because so many reptiles were in the home, it changed how they fought the fire. Rather than fighting it from outside the home, they took the riskier approach and battled it from inside to save as many reptiles as they could.
We just knew that we had to do what we could to protect the animals and get the fire out.
It's the kind of call, he says, that will leave a memorable mark.
I mean, we see crazy stuff, and this was outside of the box crazy for us.
Firefighters not only saved snakes, they were also able to save several different types of lizards, tortoises, and even a couple dogs and cats. Now, the good news here is that the Phoenix Herpetological Sanctuary says those snakes weren't poisonous, but our hats off to those firefighters who risk their lives to not only save human lives, but apparently also reptile lives as well. In Laveen, Liana Enriquez for Arizona's Family.
Liana, thank you.